Ken of the Dead here. Just rewatched Until Dawn on Netflix, and I have some thoughts that I cannot keep to myself. The movie is a very rough adaptation of the Sony game of the same name, and when I say rough, I mean rough. It starts similarly to the game, kind of. There's a group of characters that set off to uncover what happened to Clover's sister, or just Gerbil, or whatever it was, who went missing under mysterious circumstances. And as the group travels up to the mountains, they pass the very nondescript visitor center that they would later realize is the literal waiting room for hell. Turns out it wasn't Florida after all. And after signing a guest book in the lodge, they're magically inserted into a weird death loop pocket universe where they have to survive until dawn. So that's why it's called that. From there, they're hunted by various horror archetypes. There's a slasher that vaguely resembles the fake-out killer from the game, the Wendigo, of course, and a very confused-looking Peter Stormare who doesn't seem to know what movie he's in. Oh, and also my mother. Characters die a lot over and over until the movie just sort of ends. And that leads me to my core problem with the film: the lore. This movie massively muddies up the game mythology. It strips away key elements of the Wendigo legend, reducing them from cursed tragic figures into just very basic horror creatures with no real backstory. In the game, the Wendigos are horrifying because of their human origins and the moral cost of their transformation. That depth is just gone. In the movie, you apparently become a Wendigo by dying repeatedly. That's not just a lore shift, it's a complete thematic detour. It erases the story's cautionary roots around taboo, guilt, and survival, which were essential to what made the game so compelling. Now this leads me to my second gripe: Dr. Hill. Oh boy, here we go. In the game, Peter Stormare's character is a fourth wall breaking psychiatrist. He's a surreal presence who seems to exist only inside Josh's deteriorating mind. He's cryptic, unsettling, and serves as a mirror to the player's decisions. In the movie, he's reimagined as something else: a gamekeeper, a mad doctor using kids as test subjects, a guy who just wandered onto set and no one told him to leave. His purpose is murky, his motivations are really unclear, and without Josh as the central character, he has no narrative anchor. He's just there, floating awkwardly between scenes and vibes. This leads me to my third complaint. The movie ignores choice. One of the game's core mechanics is the butterfly effect. Every decision, no matter how small, ripples out and impacts who lives and who dies. The movie doesn't bother with that. The characters' choices feel meaningless, and the time loop structure, while cool in concept, isn't really used to build knowledge or strategy. The deaths don't teach the kids anything. There's no evolution. It's just rinse and repeat until the credits just sort of roll. This was a golden opportunity to use that structure to simulate game-like consequence, and they blew it. Now, with all that said, if I detach the movie from the game and look at it on its own, it's actually not awful. The death loop concept is fun, like a darker Groundhog Day.